Welcome, deep divers. See those beautiful fishes swimming around? They are so beautiful, aren't they? Hey, Brian, can you play that song for me? The one you made, Brian Divisions? Yeah. Let's go, Brian.
Yeah. Shout out Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, Brian Divisions. Yeah. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, that's unlikely. 5D, the fifth dimensional reality. No 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, that's unlikely. We in that 5D, that fifth dimensional reality. Yeah, I don't need no 5G because I live in 5D. I don't need new towers, I just need more of them pine trees. So when I kick it, then you know just where you'll find me. And if you ask, then you know just what the time be. It's now. I'm in the present, in the clouds, but both feet on the ground. To Mother Gaia, connecting to the source all around. These waters also infinite, frequencies all surround. Enter and exit my cells through the miracle of sound. But I prefer the natural vibes of those from Cell Tower. Yeah, why so quick to roll it out with no test on its true power? Maybe you should just take your time, give it more than just an hour, and think about the effect you can cause, so don't hide or cower. But we know why, it's the need to constantly progress. Money, power, and success, but there won't be crumbs left if you're not the one who doesn't win the war or conquest. And prove to the world that you simply think that you are the best. But the real step is to get to 5D, an emotionally open, true and loving light being. Not holding grudges or creating blame for fighting, but shining all your truth and light that is so blinding. Light to the darkness, let's take this time and mark this down as the first step of reaping all the harvest. Yeah, ain't it marvelous? We're all life artists, just as smart as Ralph. We're creators who all thought this. So let's unite without a fear. The light to those we're near. No 5G tower can devour the connection to this planet that is always ours. No 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, that's unlikely. We in 5D, the fifth dimensional reality. No 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, that's unlikely. We in that 5D, that fifth dimensional reality, yeah.
Ooh! I told you, deep divers, send in the songs, I'm gonna play them. Shout out to Brian Divisions, who sent me that song. And that's such a phenomenal song. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I told you, deep divers, every single day I'm switching up the game. Geek Mode, School of React Native. I appreciate the offering. Give thanks, deep divers. Give thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. We're starting off with gratitude, deep divers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So that was Brian's music, but deep divers, you know how I start these live streams. We're here to raise the frequency, raise the vibration. I'm so 80s, baby. Let's go. Woo! Deep divers. We're raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Shout out to everybody who is on this live stream. I hope your day is going good, deep divers. So I'm having a lot of fun live streaming recently. As you can tell, deep divers, shout out to everybody. And we're starting with gratitude, deep divers. Let me give a huge shout out to Geek Mode. I appreciate you. Angelo, I appreciate you. Let me give a big shout out to Regina as well, right? Regina, want to say thanks for giving me better insight. Vegan challenge done. And not going back to karma filled diet. Seeing all the number sequences and feeling good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Like I always tell you, deep divers, give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. The reason why I'm manifesting, reason why I got a YouTube Gold Award, reason why I'm wealthy beyond measure, reason why I've mastered live streaming is because I'm grateful. Let me give a huge shout out to musicians. Thanks for all the good ass energy. I appreciate the offering. I appreciate all deep divers. Wait a minute, musicians. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Deep divers. Let's go. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here in a beautiful location. Shout out to everybody who's been diving deep. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. Shout out to everybody who's just raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Sending you tons of good ass energy today. Take that, take that, take that. Something huge is happening. A lot is happening, deep divers. And I told you, right now, because so much is happening, I had to start doing live streaming. Normally, I'm just making my standard videos, right? But right now, I got to start doing live streaming because things are happening so fast. I just need to be able to get information out there real quick, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So a lot of you saw the video I made. It's about to get savage because right now on the planet, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. And this is a time where you really want to keep your vibrations high as they are locking down the planet, as they are bringing mandatory vaccinations on the way. It's a time you want to keep your vibration high beyond measure. Gabby, I appreciate that. I want to ask you, deep divers, I want you to ask yourself this every single day. What kind of a life am I living? What kind of a life am I living? What kind of a life am I living? I want you to ask yourself that. While these fishes swim around. I want you to ask yourself that, deep divers. What kind of a life am I living? Shout out to everybody who's on the chat. So, as I always start deep divers, I start with gratitude. I'm extremely fortunate to be in this situation, in this position I'm in every single day to inspire millions of people. things aren't going to get better on the planet unless you make them better. Things aren't going to get better unless you make them better. Let me repeat that. Things aren't going to get better unless you make them better. Baylit 1399, I appreciate that. Things aren't going to get better unless you make them better. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I want to tell you this, deep divers. As you already know, not everybody's going to make it. Not everybody is going to make it. Not everybody is going to be free, as they are slowly taking away your freedom, slowly taking away your birthright, which is your freedom, right? Well, let me go slow, because we got a lot to talk about, deep divers. I told you it's all about gratitude right now. Pebbles, life is so precious. Absolutely. You know, this is the people's show, deep divers. This is the people's show. It's not about me. I already got a YouTube Gold Award. Already got over 15 billion minutes watched. This is about the people, right? This is about the people. I'm a humanitarian first and foremost. I'm a humanitarian first and foremost. Let me give a huge shout out to Pebbles for Red Jackson. I appreciate you, Pebbles. Life is so precious. Hello and good day to you, Ralph, and all deep divers. Let's start with that, deep divers. You see, these are the kind of deep divers I meet every single day. These are the amazing souls I meet every single day. Pebbles, I appreciate you. Something huge is happening on the planet, and it's going to leave people with three choices. The first choice is to just acquiesce, which is consent without protest. It is just to submit to authority, do as you're told, and basically not be the odd one out. That's the first choice you have, because it's happening right now. That's the first choice you have. You can just accept everything they're dishing to you, or you can do something about it. So if we go to the second choice, the second choice you have is to start opening your eyes. That's the second choice. I mean, you don't have to do that. You can if you want. Start opening your eyes to what's really going on the planet. That's the second choice. And the third choice is just to detach completely. Which one are you going to choose? Which one are you going to choose? Shout out to everybody right now who is diving deep. Shout out to everybody right now who is choosing to be free. shout out to everybody right now who is choosing to cleanse themselves from the lies, the propaganda, and the misinformation. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So much is happening right now. So much is happening right now. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Ralph, aka Morpheus. I'm a messenger, deep divers, first and foremost. And what I want to tell you is that you're going to have to learn a few things. One thing I learned, because I've been making videos a little while, right? I told you I'm a gatekeeper of information. Everything I tell you is always in code. Everything I tell you is always something which has to be decoded. And this is why I'm always going to be here, because I learned how to be smart. I appreciate that, Ralph, aka Morpheus. Once again, deep divers, we ain't even started the show yet. I'm just warming up. It's about gratitude, deep divers, gratitude. So something huge is happening. As you already know, there are a lot of lies which are floating around the place. About what's really going on with everything. And I want to tell you one thing. You're onto something. If you are starting to wake up right now on the planet, you are onto something. If you are starting to let go of the programming, you are onto something. Like I say, you got to let that balloon go. You got to let that balloon go. You got to let that balloon go. If you are able to do that, you're onto something. So shout out to everybody in the chat right now. You look like a ball of positivity. Well, that's what it's about. You know, everything I'm doing is to always put out good energy every single day. You look like a ball of positive energy. I'm grateful every single day, deep divers. Always grateful, because once again, I'm playing chess. So a lot is happening right now on the planet, deep divers. And you already know what's happening. A lot of you are already aware that the way you have been living is no longer. They are attempting to put you in a perpetual prison for the rest of your life. And this prison is going to be a new kind of prison for you. A prison for your mind. And the reason why right now something massive is happening is because there's only a few months left before everything gets shut down. Only a few months left. And you have a choice right now to say, what am I really doing? How am I using my platform? What kind of message am I sharing? You got a choice right now. Sophia, I appreciate that. Gratitude to you. Grateful for you and your messages. Absolutely. That's how we're starting, Deep Divers. We're starting with gratitude. We're starting with gratitude. Sophia A. Messer. Grateful for you and your messages. I appreciate that. Let me just tell you this. A huge thing that is happening for a lot of people right now is knowing that you can create your own reality. I'm doing it every single day. I'm creating my own reality, doing a little samba baby every single day. Every single day. It's time to wake up. It's time to be free, and it's time to get wise. Let me just tell you about, because a lot of people say, Ralph, how come you're still sharing, you're still inspiring millions of people? What's the secret? Let me give you a little bit of advice. If you want to help people, it's not about what you're saying at all. It's got nothing to do with what I'm saying. I can talk about COVID-19. That doesn't make any difference. If I talk about COVID-19 or I talk about the cat down the road, it doesn't make any difference. I can just talk about meditation and it's going to heal you. That's the kind of power I have, right? Because you got to remind yourself, I was making videos before lockdown and I had a YouTube Gold Award. I had over 15 billion minutes watched. So it doesn't matter what I talk about. People are going to enjoy it, right? So that's first and foremost. That's just a little lesson for you deep divers. It's not about what I'm talking about. Anything I talk about is gold. What? Slow motion this side. Sec, I appreciate that. Gratitude to you. Once again, deep divers, we're starting with gratitude. We ain't even started yet, but we're starting with gratitude. Mingo, Ralph Smart #1. Stay safe, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you for the offering. Fruit claps. Freedom can only come about through force. That's what is used by the elites to subjugate us to their corporations, corporate system of slavery. Shout out to everybody diving deep. And that's important. You know, freedom has to be taken. It's never given. It's never ever given. This is an exciting time, deep divers. This is the big thing happening because a lot of people are waking up right now on the planet. A lot of people are waking up right now on the planet. You, me, and happiness Helen, shout out to you. It's the most exciting time. So much opportunity, such high vibrations. Absolutely. Absolutely. So many high vibrations. That's why, deep divers, right now I'm in cruise control. Right now I'm in cruise control. Lisa, I appreciate that. Once again, deep divers, we're starting with gratitude. We're starting with gratitude. Lisa Wilson, you arrived before me, just like we planned. Thank you, my brother. I love you infinitely. God bless you with divine grace, my alien brother. What? Slow motion this side. Lisa, I wanna give you a round of applause, my alien sister. I wanna give you a big round of applause. Thank you. Shout out to Lisa, my alien sister. It's gratitude, deep divers. Gratitude. Always remind yourself to express gratitude. The reason why I'm in this position is because I'm grateful every single day. Something huge is happening, deep divers, on the planet. You know, I came across a video. I come across a lot of videos, but one in particular about face masks, which I'm going to play in a second. But in fact, let me play it right now.
So without further ado, let's cut to the chase and take a look at an ordinary surgical mask, and I'm using a vape. As you can see, that vape, which has aerosols the same size as COVID-19 or larger, goes through and around a surgical mask. Now, if we take a cup mask and have a good look at it, here we go. Notice it goes right through the mask easily and goes in every direction. The aerosol is not affected by the mask in any material. Now we look at a surgical mask with a foam strip to protect above and keep my glasses from fogging. Lo and behold, the aerosols go all around it. Has no effect on me spreading aerosols to you. Now a cloth mask I borrowed from my wife. Once again, here we go. Boom, straight through and around. It has no effect on the spread of aerosols. They go everywhere. And then I went and bought a guard mask with a high efficiency filter material. That one, here we go. Watch for it. Through and around. It had no effect on the vape aerosol, which remember is the same size or larger. Now, I don't have an N95 mask. I have these shop respirators where they can put all kinds of things in them, but they're like an N95 because when you breathe out, everything goes out through a valve. Guess what? It might protect me from you. It sure isn't going to protect you from me. Let's look at that again. Boom. Any mask with a button on it has a valve that lets everything go from you to your neighbor. It has no effect on anything. I think you can get the picture now. There is absolutely nothing that any of these masks.
That was just a small clip from it, but that guy is a doctor who someone actually passed me that video, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Something huge is happening. Like I say, we have to remind ourselves right now it's time to wake up. It's time to smell the coffee. It's time to realize that this is how they want you. They want you to be on your knees. This is what's happening all over the planet. But this is happening for a reason, which is really designed to leave you like this forever. So I want you to remind yourself that if you don't do anything, the state, absolutely, you said it right there, right? The state said it right there. You better stand up. We stand up now or we lose forever. Absolutely. Absolutely. The state just put it in perfect words. We stand up now or we lose forever. Now, a lot of people often think, well, you know, this has got nothing to do with me, Ralph. Well, you can think like that, but one day you're going to wake up and you're going to realize that the world has slowly been turned into a prison planet. So you got a choice. You have a choice right now. Because if you don't do anything, you're going to be like this guy. Have you seen this guy? Do you know who he is? This guy? See, Silence of the Lambs was really about what's actually happening right now on the planet. It's called predictive programming. Hannibal Lecter. What has he got around his face? What has he got around his face right now? Well, this is the reality they want for you. And the reality they want for your children. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Once again, deep divers, we're just diving deep. We're just having fun. I appreciate everybody in the chat. And like I told you, deep divers, I said, let me test out live streaming. I like that. Mental hack. That's a great one. I appreciate the offering. And let me say this to you, mental hack. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Mental Hack, right? Mental Hack, it's not a mask, it's a muzzle. Slow motion this side. Absolutely. Deep divers, it's not a mask, it's a muzzle. So this is why I say something big is happening, because we've reached the crossroads right now. And you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice, deep divers. Let me go into my Morpheus mode right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice right now. To stay in the matrix or to leave. You're going to have to make a choice to stay in the matrix or to leave. Because one thing you got to realize right now is that it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse unless you do something about it. You see, one thing I realized, deep divers, when I was manifesting myself, I realized that right now, nobody is going to do anything for you. Greetings. Greetings. So I'm back, deep divers. I just had to get some water. It's hot in here. I want to remind you, deep divers, we are the power. We always were. And we always will be. SRD Visions. Ralph, everybody is the same age this year. Sum up your birth date with birth year and you'll obtain 2-2. Shout out to everybody on this chat, deep divers. But let me go back to what the state said, which is very important. We stand up now or we lose forever. We stand up now or we lose forever. Right now it's time to stand up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, deep divers. Let's just raise the frequency a bit, deep divers. Let's go. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wonderful music, absolutely. Bring back the 80s, baby. So, something big is happening. What I want to tell you, deep divers, is that I appreciate the offering. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. What I want to tell you right now is that we have to rise. We have to rise. We have to start realizing that being silent won't get you anywhere. That's what we have to realize first and foremost. Being silent won't get you anywhere at all. So like I said, deep divers, which choice are you going to choose? The first one, just to be silent and not do anything? I like these glasses, deep divers. They suit me. The first choice, deep divers, is just to... Giselle, I appreciate that. Shout out to you, Giselle. Anita's joint. Hey, Ralph, how can I be the chess player, not the chess piece, and raise awareness on my platform? Many people that I'm in business with do not talk about what is going on. One love, deep divers. I appreciate that. Well, let me tell you this. You see, to be a chess player, you have to be smart first and foremost. You have to be smart, Anita. You got to be smart. Nice graphics, raising the vibration always, you know. You got to be smart. And to be a chess player, you have to move strategically. Meaning, you have to know who you're talking to. That's number one. To be a chess player and not a chess piece and raise awareness, you have to learn that, you see, many people, they only want to wake people up in terms of COVID-19 and what's going on. But people are going to switch off. You see, Infinite Waters was built on helping millions of people like this woman here to raise their frequency, raise their vibration. That's why I got a YouTube Gold Award, because it's only upliftment. It's only information that will change your life forever. So that's what you got to focus on. You got to show people results. You got to show people results. You got to show people results. You don't want to be a one-trick pony. You don't want to be a one-trick pony. It's not just about waking people up. You don't have to wake anybody up. I'm not here to wake you up. People just come and watch my videos because it changes their lives forever. But I'm not saying, hey, you need to watch this video, you need to watch that video. No, you don't have to do anything. The right people will find you when they need to. That's what you always got to remind yourself of. The right people will find you when they need to. Shout out to everybody in the chat. How can I find self-discipline? That's a great question. Infinity Child, Ralph, how do you find self-discipline? How do I find my self-discipline? Stay focused. Charmer MN, I appreciate the offering. Shout out to you. Sharma LMN, infinite love and gratitude to you, Ralph, and all the deep divers in the world. Keep spreading love and knowledge. Thank you for inspiring millions. Peace and one love. Sharma, wait there. Wait there, Sharma. Wait there. Wait there. Wait there. Oh, thank you. 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 Shout out to everybody on the chat. So, like I said, deep divers, the huge thing that's happening is that you have a choice to make right now. You have a big choice to make right now. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to have a vaccination? Or are you going to choose? Are you going to choose? Are you going to choose you? You got a choice to make right now because time is ticking. Time is ticking. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Absolutely. Love is coming back. Awakened Spirit, shout out to you. Love is coming back and has been back. Absolutely. 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 You see, deep divers, the huge thing that's happening, everything, I've had to step up my whole game. You know, I'm making videos every single day anyway, you know, but I said, hey, I got to learn live streaming, because if I can master live streaming, which I already mastered it right now, I can inspire even more people. Right? And this is why I'm always leveling up. This is how you level up. When I talk of becoming your greatest version, you're going to have to learn how to use these devices, these cameras, these platforms to spread a message to help with the global awakening. And we have to put love at the forefront. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. 1111, I appreciate that. Samuel, hello from New Zealand, Ralph. I'm so glad I found your channel 2 weeks ago. I've been listening to you whilst painting in my studio. You've really lifted my spirits and I feel inspired. Thank you. I appreciate you. One love to you from New Zealand. I gotta go to New Zealand right now. You know, and right now, deep divers, we got to stay connected more than ever. We got to stay connected more than ever. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Gratitude, deep divers, gratitude. So, what I want to tell you, deep divers, is that right now is spiritual warfare happening on the planet. It's actually been happening for a long time. It's been happening for a long time. And you have to realize that right now, your greatest asset is to realize it is your freedom. Because if you don't hold on to that, you will have no freedom left whatsoever. You have to realize right now, this is becoming the new normal. And a lot of people are not in the position to speak about it. And that's okay. I would never say speak about it if you're not here to speak about it. I would never say inspire other people if you're not here to inspire other people. Don't do it. Only do what you are supposed to do on the planet. Only do what you are supposed to do. You see, I don't blame celebrities who aren't speaking up about what's going on, because they're not here to do that. They didn't sign up for that. They signed up to dumb down your children and to program you. That's what they signed up for, right? The reason why I can say whatever I want and create abundance and live in prosperity every single day is because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And you got to ask yourself, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you living your purpose every single day? That's the question. Are you living your purpose every single day? That's the question. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Valerie. Shout out to Valerie. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Valerie Key, so glad I am homeschooling the kids. No more programming. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Let me give you a round of applause for that. Let me give you a round of applause for that. So, deep divers, I'm here to tell you that you have a choice to say, are you going to be part of a system of enslavement? Are you going to be part of a system of enslavement? Or are you going to start standing up for your rights, standing up for what you really believe in? You got a choice to make. And like I told you, deep divers, right now it's all about gratitude. Right now it's all about gratitude. You know, I got videos I haven't even released yet. I say deep divers ain't ready for it yet. They ain't ready for this one. I gotta keep it in the safe. But you know, they'll be released in when the time is right. When the time is right. But just remind yourself, deep divers, right now it's about focusing on gratitude more than ever. It's about focusing on the truth more than ever. It's about seeking the truth, not just a pleasant lie. I would rather a bitter truth than a pleasant lie. Seek the truth in all things. That's what's needed right now. Shout out to everybody on the stream. Like I told you, deep divers, we got a 4K live stream set up. I'm just warming up. I just came here to send good energy to you. That's all. And to remind you that we are the power. We always were. We always will be. And shout out to everybody. Freedom is your greatest asset. That's what I want you to remind yourself of. Like I said, deep divers, freedom is your greatest asset. Freedom is your greatest asset. So as they impose laws, tell you to wear mandatory face masks, you have to say, wait a minute, we ain't having it. Okay, so wonderful, deep divers. Like I say, is gratitude. There's information I'm not even going to go into right now. When you're grateful, I'll go into that information. When you express gratitude, then I'll really talk about what I need to talk about. But like I told you, keep saying thank you. Keep being grateful. One love to everybody on the chat. Being free is your birthright. All day, every day. So like I told you, deep divers, when you are more grateful, more truth will be revealed to you. When you are more grateful, more truth will be revealed to you. Got to remind yourself, I'm speaking in code. What's Ralph really saying? You got to know what I'm talking about. When you are more grateful, more truth will be revealed. So, one love to everybody on the live stream. Turn on the notifications. I'll be doing more live streams because, like I say, so many people are diving deep. So many people are diving deep. But this was just a warm-up. Something huge is about to happen. I'm going to get into all of it next week. And the week after that. And the week after that. I got information, but I can't just say all of it right now because once again, you're not ready for it yet. You're not ready yet. One love to everybody on this chat. Like I say, if you got a question, let me know, deep divers. You are appreciated. But like I told you, I'm a gatekeeper. When you are grateful, you will get the information. You ain't grateful yet. That's why I ain't going to give you the information yet. When you are grateful, I will give you the information you really need to hear. This was just a warm-up. This was just a warm-up. And that's why I told you, deep divers. You see, Infinite Waters was created as a psychologist, as one of the most subscribed psychologists in the world, was created to inspire. I appreciate the offering. Infinite Waters was created to inspire first and foremost. These fishes. Infinite Waters was created to inspire first and foremost. Laura, I appreciate that. Much love and light, Ralph. Thanks to you. I am the man I am today. I appreciate that. Rosebud, I've been exploring a lot lately. I appreciate you. Be compassionate. Much love to everybody on this chat who's left an offering. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody on the chat, especially everybody who is showing gratitude. You know, and that's what I'm doing because I've got so much content I haven't even put out yet. A lot of different things, but I'm going to have it all in the members section on the website in times to come, because once again, I got people who are always grateful. These are the ones who I'm going to share the information with, who I'm going to be doing private videos for. No advertisements, no ads. They'll be the ones who will get it. Going to be ad-free content. So once again, thank you to everybody who's left an offering. When you are grateful, more truths will be revealed. So like I said, deep divers, this was just a warm-up. When you are grateful, we're going to dive deep. Once again, thank you to everybody who joined us in the live stream. Keep diving deep. Most of all, keep being grateful. I already manifested, deep divers. I play chess, not checkers. gratitude. When you are grateful, the truths will be revealed. Deep divers, you are appreciated. Keep being grateful every single day.